Barcelona's painful defeat to Atletico Madrid has reached Messi's ears, prompting him to comment on Lewandowski's declining performances. What did he say? Stay tuned to find out. And we've got some exciting football news for you, so stick around until the end to catch all the latest updates. Welcome to Football Talks. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Hansi Flick loses patience with Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong, once heralded as a linchpin for Barcelona's midfield, finds himself in an unexpected predicament this season. After battling back from an ankle injury, the Dutch maestro was tipped to reclaim his pivotal role under Hansi Flick. Yet, recent events suggest otherwise. The clash against Atletico Madrid served as a glaring indicator of his diminished standing. When Marc Casado was subbed off after a shaky performance, all eyes turned to de Jong. But instead of entrusting the €60 million-rated captain, Flick opted for Eric Garcia, a defender who has struggled to find favor this season. The message was clear. De Jong is no longer the go-to man. This decision speaks volumes about de Jong's current status. Flick's preference for Garcia, a player far removed from his peak form, over a proven midfielder like de Jong, highlights a significant shift in trust. For a player who once dictated the rhythm of games with his intelligence and composure, this is a sobering reality. It raises pressing questions about his role in a team where he was once seen as indispensable. Is this a tactical adjustment from Flick, or a sign of deeper issues? Whatever the reason, the implications are undeniable. De Jong's influence is waning. Adding to the uncertainty is his unresolved contract situation. De Jong's future at Barcelona now hangs in the balance, with his status as captain doing little to solidify his place in the team. His expected involvement in the upcoming Copa del Rey clash against UD Barbastro feels more like a relegation to the periphery than a chance to shine. Sharing the pitch with other substitutes isn't the stage a player of his caliber envisioned, but it seems to be his new reality. For a player who once embodied Barcelona's vision of a dynamic, forward-thinking midfield, this is a dramatic fall from grace. De Jong's story is rapidly becoming a cautionary tale of unfulfilled potential in a shifting tactical landscape. As the season unfolds, one can't help but wonder, will de Jong fight his way back into Flick's plans, or is this the beginning of the end for his Barcelona chapter? Lionel Messi broke his silence on Lewandowski's underperformance. Hansi Flick's Barcelona ended 2024 on a sour note, suffering a bitter defeat that not only cost them 3 points but also their position at the top of La Liga. Atletico Madrid emerged victorious with a 2-1 triumph at the iconic Olympic Stadium Luis Companys, a result that catapulted Diego Simeone's men to the summit of the league standings. For Barcelona, this wasn't just a loss, it was a sobering reminder of the challenges that lie ahead. Despite a spirited performance and numerous chances to seal the game, Barcelona found themselves undone by their inability to convert key opportunities. Pedri, one of the team's standout performers, admitted the defeat was a hard pill to swallow. Reflecting on the match, he lamented the missed chances that ultimately proved costly. The young midfielder's frustration mirrored the sentiments of the fans, who were left wondering what might have been. The spotlight, however, has shifted to Robert Lewandowski. Once a fearsome predator in the box, the Polish striker's form has plummeted in recent weeks. Against Atletico, his impact was minimal, raising questions about his role in Barcelona's attack. Critics have not held back, pointing to his recent performances as a shadow of the player who once terrorized defenses across Europe. Even Lionel Messi, Barcelona's eternal legend, weighed in on the team's struggles. Speaking candidly, Messi described the defeat as particularly painful. While he acknowledged that wins and losses are part of football, this one, he noted, felt different, heavier, more disheartening. For a club with Barcelona's ambitions, such setbacks are not easily brushed aside. Messi's comments on Lewandowski's decline were especially poignant. The Argentine icon expressed disbelief at the striker's current struggles, noting that this is not the Lewandowski he remembers. Once a lethal force inside the penalty area, Lewandowski now seems to be battling not just defenders but also the passage of time. Messi suggested that age might be catching up with the veteran forward, a reality that Barcelona must confront sooner rather than later. The defeat has amplified calls for action in the January transfer window. Barcelona's squad, though talented, is showing signs of imbalance. The lack of clinical finishing, coupled with defensive lapses, has exposed vulnerabilities that opponents are exploiting. For a team aspiring to reclaim its former glory, standing still is not an option. Joan Laporta, the club president, now finds himself under immense pressure. Fans and pundits alike are urging him to make decisive moves in the transfer market. However, the task is far from straightforward. Barcelona's financial constraints mean that every decision must be calculated, every signing meticulously planned. Impulsive spending could do more harm than good. January presents an opportunity for Barcelona to address their shortcomings. Reinforcements in key areas could provide the spark the team desperately needs. At the same time, offloading underperforming players could ease the financial burden and create space for new arrivals. The stakes are high, and the margin for error is slim. Hansi Flick's tactical approach will also come under scrutiny. While the German coach has shown glimpses of brilliance, consistency has been elusive. The loss to Atletico highlighted the need for a more ruthless edge in both attack and defense. Flick must find a way to instill a killer instinct in his squad if Barcelona are to turn their fortunes around. Atletico Madrid, on the other hand, will relish their newfound position at the top. Simeone's side has been relentless, and their victory at the Olympic Stadium Luis Companys was a statement of intent. For Barcelona, it's a stark reminder that the road to La Liga glory is fraught with challenges. The next few weeks will be crucial for Barcelona. As the January window approaches, the club's decisions will shape not just the remainder of the season but also their long-term future. The fans, ever passionate and demanding, will be watching closely, hoping for signs of resurgence. In football, setbacks are inevitable, but it's the response that defines a team. For Barcelona, the time to respond is now. The clock is ticking, and the world is watching. Will they rise from the ashes, or will this season become another chapter in their recent struggles? Only time will tell. From our perspective, Barcelona's defeat to Atletico Madrid is a wake-up call that cannot be ignored. The team's inability to capitalize on their chances and the noticeable decline in Robert Lewandowski's form highlight deeper issues within the squad. It's not just about one game, it's about a pattern that's emerging, a lack of sharpness in attack and vulnerability at critical moments. For a club of Barcelona's stature, such performances are simply not acceptable. This is a team built on a legacy of dominance, and right now, they seem far from that standard. The January transfer window is a pivotal moment for the club, and the pressure is mounting on Joan Laporta and Hansi Flick to deliver solutions. Whether it's finding a new striker to share the load with Lewandowski or bolstering the midfield with more creativity, decisive action is non-negotiable. Barcelona must also be smart in their approach, balancing immediate needs with long-term stability. For the fans, this isn't just about trophies, it's about restoring pride and belief in the badge. Time is running out, and the Blaugrana faithful deserve to see their club rise again. What's your take on Messi's comments about Lewandowski's decline? Do you think age is catching up with him, or is it something deeper affecting his performances? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what your opinion. Tie your shoelaces and let's talk football again. See you soon.